smart water heater switch. All right, so similar to the light fan combo switch, this one is basically designed about the same. It's got a button on the front of the glass facing that allows you to turn the water heater on and off. And then they also sent you instructions on how to wire it up and get it configured. Now, both of those Wi-Fi wall switches are basically Tuya Smart Life products. So they're both running ESP chips. So you can flash these with Tasmota. But before you do, you probably want to watch the rest of this video, and you can kind of discover the issues that I ran into. But nonetheless, that's fairly comparable to what you'll see on Amazon for stuff like this. And it looks to me that it's basically just a switch that you could use for pretty much anything. But of course, it has the little water droplet there to signify that it's for a water heater. But it looks like it will handle a 110 all the way up to a 220. So it should handle voltage for whatever type of water heater you have. All right, so for me, in setting up mine, as you can see, I have a water heater that's in basically a little closet by itself, so it's kind of hidden out of the way, and it's basically hardwired in. So I don't have any kind of wall box or anything on how this was set up. It just comes straight out of the wall into the water heater. So in order to make this work, I needed to put at least some sort of little wall box that I can mount this plate into. Because it's in the closet, it doesn't have to look super fancy because nobody's probably ever going to see it. As you can see here, I've got it wired in with a just a box that I mounted on the wall right here. I'm testing this out before I get it actually put back in the box. Everything looks good. It's functioning properly, at least from a switch standpoint. And then, of course, as you can see here at the very end, it's a little crooked. Again, I'm not too worried about it because it's inside this closet, but it is wired in and got it mounted in the little box. It is functioning properly. Everything looks good there. All right, so I did flash this one with Tasmota as well. But the great thing about this one is I was able to figure out the pinout and get this thing functioning in Tasmota, which then, of course, allows me to get it added into Home Assistant as well. So we'll go over to configuration. In order to set this up, I just need to verify that my MQTT is all configured. Everything looks good here. Got everything set up for MQTT. Once I've verified that, I can jump over to Home Assistant and add the switch into my switch.yaml file, put in all the MQTT information. I'm just going to call this one a water heater A. My house has two water heaters, so this is the water heater on the left side of the house. Put in the command topic. I'm just going to call this one Tuya/CMND /WH_A/power. State topic, Tuya/stat/WH_A/power. Give it the payload on and off. And then, of course, we'll set the retain to be true. Once we have that in there, we can go ahead and save it. And we'll restart Home Assistant just to make sure that everything comes in correctly. We'll give Home Assistant a second to come back up. All right, so here I am in Loveless. We're just going to add in a card for this new entity. Let's see, we'll just say an entities card. Water heaters. I don't need to toggle the whole card. Put in this new switch. There it is, water heater A. And of course, now we have the ability to control and turn the water heater on and off. And that's the end of this switch as well. Let's do a quick product review. Let's do a quick review of this one as well. So again, this one installed about the same time as the others. It